Hello everyone, how's it going? Clifton here with another live stream. Hope you're all good and well. We're overlooking Auckland City from West Haven. Pretty nice area. Got a bit of a beach view there. Let's see. Move things around. Hello, how are you doing? Are we good? Audio good? Video good? How's our exposure? Is that okay? Should be multi-streamed to both Twitch and YouTube today. So hello folks from both platforms. I should be able to read chat from both Twitch and YouTube. So if you want to pop in, say hi. If you want to lurk, that's all good. Just as a quick reminder, around the 90-minute mark, I have a little timer that's set up. Basically, if chat dies down for more than 10 minutes, the stream is going to stop. So if you want to keep the stream going, and I'm aiming for around, at the most, 2.5 hours. Then make sure you type a message in chat so that the stream doesn't end early like it did last week. Last week I considered starting up again, but I figured, well, I've only got like 10-15 minutes left of battery anyway, so let's just end it there. Okay. What do you reckon? Focus looks good. Audio sounds good. I don't know about our exposure. I changed one of the settings on the camera here so that it would, what do we call it? The metering mode in my Sony a7 III, it's set to center. Anything in the center it's going to try and expose. Whereas some of the other modes like multi and multi-average and a couple of the others I tried out, it underexposed me in order to have more in the background lit. I think we're okay. I think we're good. Anyway, I got my chat phone here. I'll take a photo of our gear first. That means I won't be able to see or hear chat for a little bit. I just want to show you guys what I'm looking at. Hopefully those photos are going to pop up for you guys on stream. So let's see. Okay, so open up that app. Remember, I can't see chat right now. So give me a second. Let's see. I want to upload to there, and then go to this one, and then take a photo, edit this, and then that. So let's just move you guys over a little bit. I'll show you the view, and then I'll take a photo of the gear. Those we happen to be last day of January, I think. Okay, that's good. Here's photo. Just bring you guys back. Now this is my video setup. This is what I plan to use for YouTube videos. Let's see. So it looks like photo has uploaded. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it on this for a little while, because I think when I've tried to take a photo before, if I exit too soon out of this app, then it doesn't load for you guys. So that should be more than enough time, hopefully, fingers crossed. Go back to my chat app. Let's see. Photo worked. Did you guys see it? Let's see. Yeah, I think that's the key. I can't swipe out of that photo app too quickly, otherwise it doesn't actually fully transfer. So I'll go back home and I'll check the computer, and sure enough the photo's there, but it didn't pop up for you guys on stream. And I think that's why, yeah. So don't do that. Okay, right. So I don't think I need that for the audio. Let's see. Today's photo, just going to go back, turn on our preview, just want to be able to see it, and then just going to press a button to reload the photo. So I want to make sure you guys saw that. So I put my chat phone there. One moment folks, one moment. How's your week been? Hopefully it's been good. Didn't get up to too much trouble, I hope. Alright, okay. So photo did work. What you're looking at there has been basically my setup for this month, January. And the core part of it is the thing that you see at top. That is called Accsoon Cineview Nano. What it does, it connects to my Sony camera through the HDMI port on that, and it sends the video and audio from my Sony camera into the Accsoon Cineview Nano, and then I can transfer the video and audio to my phone. Now, I think you could see my phone in the phone holder, right? But it doesn't have to be there. I could actually hold it here, or hold it wherever. I could be quite a fair distance away from my camera gear with the phone that I'm using to live stream. So therefore, I can record videos and I can also live stream using an RTMP URL. And I have a subscription to a service called IRL Hosting. They have an RTMP endpoint, they call it. So it's a bit like BellBox Cloud. If you see my YouTube videos, please check them out if you're interested in IRL. But what that does is it gives you a URL to put into your streaming device, like my Samsung phone, and then another URL that you can put in OBS. Cool. And that way you don't have to worry about port forwarding, all the good things that a service like that comes with. A great thing about RTMP is there's a lot more support for it, like this app here. But it does require a very good signal, very good upload speeds, etc. So if you're in a pretty rough area, and I think this pace is okay, from my little preview here, it looks like we're alright. But yeah, as long as you've got the good upload speeds and everything, then you should be fine. I say should be fine. Ideally, especially in rougher signal areas, you'd want to use SRT, which is a protocol like RTMP, and a more streamlined codec like H.265. Whereas with this setup, we're using, well, old school RTMP and H.264. And I'm curious about our signal. Is it going to cut out, etc.? It looks like we're okay right now. Anyway, I got an itinerary, bit of paper here. Usually the start of the stream is where we just chat for a bit, say our hellos, and if you have any questions, please pop those into chat, or if you're watching the VOD later on, write them in the comment section. Okay, the main topic for today is why did I buy this camera in 2025? And I've got it right here. I'm going to pull it out for you guys. We're going to do an unboxing of that camera, so stay tuned for that. Here's my notes here. Keeping an eye on the chat. I've got 10 reasons why I bought this camera. But I want to cover these other bits and bobs first. Alright, end of month IRL Gear recap, and that's involving this gear, in particular the Accsoon Cineview Nano. So it's about 200 New Zealand dollars, maybe about 100 US. And for me, especially an older camera like the Sony a7 III, I think it's great. It allows me to see if I'm in frame. I just need to look up at my other phone, which is doing the streaming, and I can see in there whether the audio levels is going. So that's a really important part of IRL. And also if I'm in focus, so I can see some red highlight, or what's the word? Red, not highlights, but outlines, showing that at least these things back here are in focus, and I think I am as well. So there's lots more that you can see inside of the Cineview Nano app, things like false colors, etc. But yeah, key part is that I'll be able to set this up, press record for YouTube videos, and try and churn out more of those. And in fact, in terms of YouTube content, I'm thinking of making maybe one weekly video, which is more low-key, quick update kind of thing, because I want to get to 2 YouTube videos a week, which was one of my goals for 2024. Didn't get there, but definitely want to do that for this year. And we've got a couple of videos in the pipework. So one of those is batteries. So what's a good battery to choose for IRL streaming? That's a question that comes up quite a lot. So I've been researching that topic, and it's actually a lot harder than you'd think it would be. Like, my go-to answer was to look at your phone's battery capacity, and however long you need to live stream, choose a battery bank that'll cover you for that length of time. But there's even more than that. Hello Hyena, how's it going? Am I in a zoo enclosure? I am not. How are you? How's things? Zoo trip is next week. So the plan originally was for us to go to the zoo this weekend. I was going to pick up a rental lens from a lens rental place today after 3 o'clock, which would have been around about now, and then we would have experimented, played around with that lens, and for the actual zoo trip to be either the Saturday or Sunday. So I've had to postpone that a week. We're going to be doing that next week. You're well? I am well as well. Thank you. Thanks for asking. Yes, so I figured we would come here, and we have been here before. We haven't actually sat in this spot and just hung out, but I wanted to go somewhere different because we've been at the park for basically this whole month of live streams. We've been in that one place, so we're going to be in one place today because this gear isn't exactly portable. I mean, I can't pick it up and stuff, but yeah, it's not that portable. Good to hear, good to hear. Yeah. Yes, so next week, weather looks good. All I need is at least 1 day notice to reschedule or rebook it. So if somehow the weather is going to be bad, and from all the different weather services I've looked at, looks like the weather's going to be good, then things are going to go ahead. So I'll probably add another community post on YouTube to confirm that things are a go. So I'll probably make that my Wednesday. But by then, the weather services should have a really good idea of what the weather will be like for that weekend. And this whole week, the weather's just been really iffy, like storms and all sorts. And then maybe it was going to be fine, maybe it was going to rain. So I thought, rather than sort of risk it, and we go to the zoo and it's just pouring down, and grumpy lions, grumpy cliff. You know, I figured let's just wait for a better weekend. And next weekend is looking sunny. Yeah, so there'll be a stream on the Friday and a stream on either the Saturday or Sunday in order to get good use out of the lens, because I can't pick it up until after 3 p.m. on a Friday. So that's not enough time to go to the zoo on that day because they close around 5 o'clock. So that Friday we'll just pick up the lens and then we'll just play around with it, just get used to, you know, the focal length and everything, take some photos of the sea, see if there's any graffiti or whatever, I don't know. You guys might have some ideas. Kev June, how's it going? I am not live streaming on the Osmo 4. We're going to be doing an unboxing. Wouldn't it be great if it looked like this? I'm using my full frame camera to live stream right now. Yeah, so I've got it here. I'm going to do an unboxing of it, and I was thinking of doing a live stream tomorrow. Thinking of it because I wanted to spend this whole month using this setup that I'm using now, and then we go into the new month with something different. Sound good? Yes. Let's see. Have I covered everything for the zoo? If you're curious about what gear I'm using, all of that will be in the YouTube live description. So go pop over there and then have a look. I will be updating it in case there's something that isn't quite right. I'll double check. Go, oh, okay, update this, update that. Yeah, at the moment, just go over all the stuff. Sony a7 III has the full frame camera. That's our camera for today. We've got a 35mm f1.4 G Master. That's the lens I'm using with the Sony. And then for the audio, I'm using the DJi mic mini. Got the transmitter under my top, and then that's going to the receiver, which is attached to a teleprompter that I've got on the Sony. Because this gear that I'm using, this is what I'll be using for YouTube videos. So I'll have this all set up. I could put my phone on the teleprompter and then press record in my Samsung phone. Also, I was thinking now that we've got a new camera, I might record videos with that as well. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, so camera, lens, audio, tripod. I think I might have lost something. I lost it, like a screw knob thing for my tripod, but it's an oldie. It is the Manfrotto B3 video tripod. But yeah, the bit that holds the camera, what's this? The tilt angle of the camera, the screw popped out. And I think it's at home, hopefully, and not somewhere in Auckland. Does the phone ever get super hot? S24 Ultra gets hot when you live stream. My phone, no, I don't think it has. I don't know if it's something to do with the S23 Ultra or what, but I mean, Auckland is a pretty cool place, so it doesn't really get that hot here. Our summer, for example, maybe in the 25, low 30 range at most. But even when I was in Vegas, which is very toasty, it ran just fine for hours and hours. Do you get warnings though? And has yours shut off? If so, you might need a cooler, something that attaches to your phone to keep it cool. And one thing that can work is if you take your case off. So, you know, your phone is a bit more, what's the word? You know, you have to be a little more careful with your phone in case you drop it, etc. But just sometimes those cases can add to the overheating, you know. I've heard the S24 has been a pretty good phone for folks. Yeah, not much complaints and stuff. Yeah, okay, so let's see. End of month review. So we've used this in lots of different configurations. I've actually changed the aperture. So I'll just spin you guys around for a little bit. Check what the aperture is. So we are on f8. Yeah. So whereas before I've had it on all sorts, f1.4, f2.8. So we've gone for f8 today because we're a little too crazy on the apertures before. I'm thinking I should have brought the ND filter. So the idea was to show you my my video setup. And put a case because I haven't put a case because you used it. Okay, all right. Oh, you haven't got a case. No, I'm not sure what you meant there in that sentence. So let's see. Yeah, I've got a case. I don't think I've got a screen protector on mine because when the lady tried to attach it, the case was too snug. It was too snug, and also, yeah, there wasn't enough of a gap for the screen protector and the case. So they are too snug, and therefore was lifting the protector off the screen. So it started getting that bubble look. They gave me a refund for it. Let's see, overheats when you're live. Oh wow, okay, no worries. Yikes. What app are you using? If you've got a S24, I'm assuming you're using IRL Pro. IRL Pro, maybe there's something running in the background, so just check that that's not the case. Also, something that I learned from a YouTube video is you can set up, what do they call it? It's like modes in Android, especially Samsung phones, where you can make sure that no other apps except for the ones you want to use are enabled or working in that mode. And I think you can set whether it's do not disturb is turned on. So you can set all of these things inside of Android. So when you go to live stream, you just set it in that mode, or I don't know the word, but you set that, and then when you're not streaming, you can set it back to normal. So that could be, you know, it could be what's happening. Maybe there's stuff in the background adding to it. Did everything I said do? Oh, okay. Nothing running in the background, only IRL Pro. Yeah, try that thing though, because that's not something that I've mentioned in a video. I've only learned about it recently, and that's where you can set this. Let's see. I'll have to look it up. If someone knows what I mean, please do chime in. Like I'll jump into my Android phone and have a look, but I can't exit out of the Accsoon app while I'm streaming. That's one little critique about it. So most of the other apps I've got on Android, you can sort of swipe out, go to something else, but not with this one. So I'm hoping that they make an update to the Accsoon SEE app. I think that's the one I'm using, where it will run in the background and you can continue live streaming and stuff. But yeah, whatever that feature is called. I know there's a family mode or something mode, and then there's that. I created my own sort of setting or mode so that only my IRL apps for sure are enabled. Everything else is turned off, and do not disturb is on. Could be the tights. Oh, okay, yeah, true. The case, the phone itself. Maybe need to change it for different phone. Maybe, but I know of a couple of people who have the S24 and they've been okay. So, don't know. Yeah, look into it. I'd love to know when you find out. I wonder if that's going to affect S25 owners as well. As they've supposedly improved the processor and stuff in it. So maybe, fingers crossed. Where are we? Any questions? Just chime in. So this itinerary, I'm going to just keep jumping back to it every now and again, you know. And if you're wondering why I'm sort of looking down every now and again, it's because I've got my chat phone down here. That's how I'm going to be able to read the chat. What I could do, is I could actually put my phone up here. Let's try it out. I think the glass is dark right now, so maybe my eye sort of looking down isn't as noticeable. Oh, okay. So I can't see chat right now, so give me 1 second, folks. I'm going to try this out. So what I've done is I've created a custom overlay in Stream Elements where it reverses the chat. So it's horizontally flipped. You can do that within their editor. Change the HTML so that the text that pops up is flipped, and that way I could look into the camera and then read chat there. That's the idea. Now it is just chat though. Oh, okay. Alright, that way. Make sure. I'm going to fix the rotation. Now, do you see that? It should look flipped for you guys there, right? But when I put it up against here, then it should flip around again for me. Hello, how's it going? Hey, Cloud. how's it going? You good? So were those my test messages? I think they were. Refresh. No? Okay. Go. Could you type something in chat, please? Anything in chat. And then we'll see if this works. I'm just going to go back to IRL Link, my chat app. And testing. Swipe back, and maybe I broke it. I was making some changes earlier. I might have broken the code. Oh no, there we go. Okay, you guys see? See, so here, oh my god, that's so small. Alright, don't you stream to YouTube and Twitch only? At the moment I do, yeah. Boy, that's really, it's really quite, not bright enough, but I am outside. Let me check the settings. Oh, it's as bright as it goes. Ah, that's sad. Okay, so I can sort of position this to where the lens would be. And I suppose where I'd be recording videos would be maybe somewhere darker. Yes, so at the moment I'm using a service called Restream, and I've found that to be the most reliable way of IRL live streaming. But there's downside, you can only stream to 2 platforms for free. So if you want to stream to more platforms than that, then you have to subscribe. It costs extra. I forget how much, but you know. And so I haven't done that. I'm just getting by with the 2. And I think there's a point where you can sign up to too many. And trying to keep track of all those chats can be a little tricky too. Another problem is a lot of them don't actually have the full support, you know, chat-wise. So you can read the chat on all of those other platforms. Okay. So I think I will just go back to IRL Link on this phone. There we go, okay. But, you know, I have switched to using Kick. Last month when I was daily live streaming, I was streaming to Twitch, YouTube the most. And then I'd alternate, I'd stream to YouTube 4K. It's the only platform of the ones that I've used that supports 4K live streaming. And that actually worked really well using the iCoco on air. Yeah, up until I used this camera, that was the best picture I got out of all the devices I've got. Yeah, really good. And I've actually discovered a few new things since they got sent to me about the iCoco idea. So, like in my tests last month, I had to use a separate portable hotspot in order to use it. So you'd have that plus your phone, which you use for the iCoco app, and then the iCoco camera. So there's 3 things. I was thinking, wouldn't it be great if you could just use the phone that you're, you know, just that one phone and not have to have a second device like that portable hotspot? And you can. I think they rolled out an update. Yeah, rolled out an update where all you have to do is turn on the hotspot feature on your phone, and then you connect the iCoco to that, and then also you connect to the iCoco camera via Bluetooth. So really you can multi-stream, live stream, do all that stuff with just one phone and the iCoco camera. I'm curious what the experience will be like with this new one that I picked up. Because one thing I liked about the iCoco experience was, you know, I start streaming with the iCoco app, and then I can swipe out of that app, go to like YouTube or Twitch, read the chat on there, and then go back to the iCoco app. It hasn't stopped streaming, hasn't done anything, it's just stayed connected that whole time, and then I could end the stream. So it's pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, okay, let's see. Where were we? Yes, end of month. I actually really recommend this little Accsoon Cineview Nano, especially if you've got an older camera that doesn't have RTMP streaming. Well, most cameras don't have that. Nice ones like this one. Yeah, if you've got like a DSLR or a mirrorless camera, as long as it's got an HDMI out, whether it's micro HDMI or let's see, micro HDMI or the full HDMI, then you can just feed your video and audio into the Accsoon, and then you can broadcast from your Accsoon app to RTMP, so you could live stream straight to Twitch, straight to YouTube, without like a middleman service. Or you could stream to what's the other one? Restream. So you could stream straight there with RTMP, or with RTMP you could stream back to your computer at home, which is what I'm doing right now. Just gonna play my preview over here. Make sure that's working. Alright, sweet. I should change our background up a little too. Ooh. Sand everywhere. I don't like sand. Gets everywhere. How is that? Or is the exposure struggling? So looking up at my other phone, and it looks okay. Ooh, maybe not. Come on, Sony. I'm right in the middle. Expose for me. Alright, okay. Let's see. Notes. Yeah. So I think it's a good buy. The Accsoon. So you can record your video straight into your phone, and then from there you could maybe do a real basic edit, upload straight to YouTube. So you can cut out, like, you know, transferring the file from this into that, do this, whatnot. You could just use your phone, edit, basic edit in your phone, and then transfer straight to YouTube. And then upload lots and lots of YouTube videos, right? Instead of missing out a couple months. Okay, yeah, quick reminder, when chat has died down for more than 10 minutes, at a certain point, I think the 90-minute mark, that's when the stream will just end. And if that happens, I'm just going to let it end. And then I'll see you next week. Okay, I want to do a couple of thank yous. And in fact, all these thank yous are going to be in my next YouTube video. So that even like subs and super thanks and whatever that has happened, Twitch subs, by the way, since my last video, which was like 2-3 months ago, I'm still going to have those in the credit section of my next video. Yeah. So let's see. Celery Bay happens to be my first YouTube member. I want to thank you for becoming a gold member too, or a gold subscriber. What do I call it? Gold member. Yeah. So the very first member on YouTube was Celery Bay. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. So if you want to consider joining, that would be awesome. Love to have you. And in fact, I'm thinking of doing a YouTube live tomorrow. Thinking, or should I say, yeah, I will be doing a YouTube live tomorrow for members. And I think my lowest membership, was it $1? I forget. So there's a really, it's like $1 or $2 or something. So it was really quite cheap. And I'll just have it available for all our YouTube members. So I want to have more practice with that. I thought, let's just give that a go. And I'll be available for, I'll have it available as a VOD for members. They can watch it later on. More details on that in a sec. But yeah, sorry back, thank you. Thank you for becoming a gold tier member on YouTube. Then we had some supers. These were going back quite a while. Thomas McPherson and Injury Gamers. For some reason, the one from Violet didn't pop up, but in my list thing. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for your super chats, super stickers, etc. On the Twitter side, we had Saluru Bay, who did a $20 tip. I think that was for the Cliff Day stream. Freddie McKinney did a $20 tip. We had some subs. I'll just go through people who subbed on Twitch. Ray Cleveland, Sironius, Saluru Bay, did the tip and also the sub, and became a YouTube Gold Tier member. Awesome, thank you. Billy PQ, Ricky Glazer, and MN Dragon. Thank you guys. And I'm probably missing out a lot of stuff, like folks who just sent a dono. So thank you to my dono folks as well. They don't pop up under the activity feeds for Twitch or YouTube. So thank you. Let's see. Over on the other side, and we're on to the DJi Osmo Action 4. Let's see. Should we do the unboxing, or should I talk about the 10 reasons why I got this? You see that? I got a camera. You guys remember how I said I wasn't going to spend any more money this year? Well, whatever you do, don't tell Masingo. No one tell Masingo. And yeah, I lasted about a month, but this thing was on special, guys. So the price on there says 515 New Zealand dollars, and even when I popped into the shop today, they're saying, "Yep, that's $515." I believe it's on special. Oh, is it? So the guy in the shop, oh, let me check. Oh yeah, it is on special. So it actually went down to $379. I thought that's the lowest I've seen it here in New Zealand or online, even during the Black Friday sales. Now maybe you were lucky and got it even cheaper than that. I heard during Black Friday in Aussie land it got down to about 320 Australian dollars. And that's even considering that apparently rumor is there's going to be a new, maybe even 2 DJi Action cameras coming out in a couple of weeks. Even with that, I still felt that was good value for money, because I went through some numbers, and this is the first item on my 10 reasons is price. So $379 is half the price ish of the 5 Pro. So that's currently their latest action camera from DJi. Will it go down? Maybe. It might go down further. I could possibly see them going down to $299 for this one. Maybe. But I think that's still a good price for this, 379. Thinking about like pricing trends for the DJi camp. When the 5 Pro came out, it was about $699. So I was around about that. These are all New Zealand prices. The standard, I believe, was around, let's just round this up. So 700 for the Pro, 500 for the standard, and then we had maybe I reckon the older version could go to 399. So let's say this is the old one. Could it go to 299? Maybe, I don't know. Perhaps I'd save that for the Action 3. Ah, okay. Yeah. So I think if they do come out with 2 cameras in a couple of weeks, then what would they have it? The 6 Pro, Action 6 Pro would probably maintain that price of $699. The standard version, if they have one, that would be the $499. So they'll just keep those. And then maybe the 5 Pro could become the old version and go down to $399, which would make it a little bit more than this. Yeah, that would be a bit of a bummer. Or maybe they'll have it at the $499. But I think this is still, at least right now, and you don't know. Prices are always going down and stuff like that. So you just got to think, is this good value for now? I think it is. And as much as I like some of the features that the 5 Pro has, battery life, that's a really good part of it. I watched a couple of YouTube videos where one guy who had both the 4 and the 5 Pro compared battery life using the existing standard battery, 1750 milliampere, versus the newer battery, which is 1950, I think, milliampere. And this guy put both batteries in the 4 and the 5. Basically, it didn't make much of a difference to the battery life, even with the new battery. I think it's all down to the processor and some stuff, that hardware that they've done with the new 5 Pro that makes it last so long. I think you can get about 3 hours out of it. Yeah, so they did good job with that. So yeah, battery life, I think this one here can get to around 2 hours, which is fine. It's okay for what I plan to do, and that's using the battery, not an external power supply. Boop, boop, boop. Let's go through. All right, so back to reasons why I got this one. Well, one of the big reasons is I get asked a lot of questions about action cameras, and I've never actually owned one before. I don't know if I classify the iCoco as an action camera, as more of an all-rounder than that. It does more, yeah, for sure. So I can kind of classify certain parts of it as an action camera. I don't really think it is. Not in the way you'd think of a Action 4, Action 5 Pro, or GoPro. Yeah, so at least this way, that's one thing I can do. I can make content on an action camera like this one and answer some of those questions, because I will have experience with it and I'll be using this. The next reason is that I'll be able to do live streams with this, the Action 4, using MIDDLEMAN. That's my iPhone, and then with a Bella box or IRL box, so an IRL backpack of some kind. So I can do live streams with that and be able to answer questions about it as well. Next thing is, you guys might remember, there he is, the bro, DJ Reminisce. Welcome to the stream.
You shall not pass!
There he is, there he is. Oh yeah, that worked. It's a bit of a delay, eh? I think the delay from me to the stream is more than 10 seconds. Hey my bro, welcome. Up to, what are we up to? while we're talking about this new camera, I see new camera that we'll be using for content, videos, live streaming. It's a DJi Osmo Action 4. It's on special at the moment, and in fact that is about half price of the 5 Pro at the moment. And I was having a chat to the guys at the store, and they were saying, well, now I think they're trying to sell all these for the new models that are rumoured to be coming out in a couple of weeks. But I think stat-wise, I'm happy with this one. And we'll just go over reasons why I got this camera. Nice, okay. Alright, so I'll be able to use this with MIDDLEMAN, with BellaBox, IRL Box, which is another company's version of BellaBox, with the DJi Mic 2 that I've got. You guys remember when I got that? So I have the transmitter only version of that microphone, and when you connect it to a phone via Bluetooth only, it does not sound good. We are on my Sony a7 III. In fact, let's see if we can bring out their photo. Latest. Gonna work? Try now. Oh, yeah. There you go. So all details in the YouTube live description if you want to have a look. But yeah, not too different from last time. Now I've got a teleprompter on there. I'll be using that for my YouTube videos. I'll be able to look into the camera and read my script off my phone. I should have used the ND filter instead. Very actually, yeah, it kind of looks like a TV camera now. Eh? There's one thing I lost a bit, a screw knob thing, which I hope is at home. Hoping it's there, but it's basically what holds the camera tilt angle, being like horizon level or whatever angle you want to have it. So that must have popped out somewhere. Maybe somewhere in the city. I'm hoping it's at home. Very RGB, yeah. Yeah, I've toned down the aperture too. I'm on f8 versus f1.4, f2.8 that we're on, like the other couple of streams. So a little more in focus and a bit more contrasty. The lighting conditions are really hard because I've got a very bright background and I'm in the shade. Let's see, Lucas B. Hello, how's it going? Hey, hugs from New Zealand. Hello Lucas, how are you doing? Yeah, hugs from Auckland. Do you have any questions, folks? Please pop those into chat. Yeah, welcome everyone. Let's see. So more videos are coming. I think I'm pretty happy with this setup I got now. Scripts has been the thing that's taken me a little while to get out. I'm working on 3 scripts at the same time. I've got one on battery banks, another one which is on my review of the iCoco on-ear. I wrote one version of it, read through it, and thought it was too clinical. I thought it was too, I wasn't feeling. So I decided I need to take a new approach to the script. So I redid it. We're on version 3 now. And I'm thinking it's a much better script. But I need to get it out, otherwise they will have released the 3rd version of it. I was saying, Cliff, weren't you supposed to send out a review of our iCoco on-ear 1 when we've got iCoco on-ear 5 now? What's going on, Cliff? We sent you all this stuff to check out and we're still waiting on your review. It's coming. In fact, they keep rolling out all these updates. I have to keep checking. I go, oh, hey, they did this, they did that. Anyway, so that review's coming. We've got a video on battery banks, and there was another topic, another one that I kept getting asked about. So that's coming too. And then the final part of the video series of 2024 that I started last year, and we've only got a few more videos left to go. Alright, back to the DJi Osmo Action 4. Let's see, so I'm able to answer questions about this camera, so and then have experience with an action camera. What I would like is to have a GoPro and also a Pocket 3. So, although rumours are that they're going to have a Pocket 4 come out this year. I think when it comes out, and maybe the price of the Pocket 4 will have come down, a 3 will have come down, and then I would have to wait until after the South Korea trip. It's coming in June. Then maybe I might get a Pocket 3 then. I really do like it. I went into a store, had to play around with one, and it's such a cool little camera. But that's way out of my budget. This here with the price drop and everything, I thought, okay, we can do content on action cameras now. The 5 Pro, no, it's too much. It's out of my budget. This was out of my budget until the price dropped. So yeah, we'll eventually cover all these things. Being able to do content with the Action 4 and MIDDLEMAN, Battle Box, IRL Box, backpacks, the DJi mic 2, so that's where we were before. With this, you can actually send your microphone audio from the mic 2 straight into the action camera. And they've got this whole system, I think it's called Osmo Audio, that they play nice with each other when you're sending straight from the mic into the camera. I think it's better in the 5 Pro. And I do have a receiver for the mic mini. So we could experiment with that. You know, what is it like mic 2 into this camera, Action 4, what is the mic mini like into this? Which one of those is better? You'd think it'd be the mic 2, maybe, right? And then the mic mini be better, well, you'd think it should be better with the receiver. Do you even need it? So there's some questions I'd like to answer. Let's see. Yeah, so I bought the mic 2 as a transmitter only. That was not a good idea. So I recommend, if you're going to buy a mic 2, buy it with at least a receiver if you're going to use it with a phone. Or go with the mic mini. Mic mini I've really enjoyed. Also, because I've got this, I could start up a separate channel on photography. Now, one idea I had ages ago, and maybe I kind of promised to make it myself, is that I could, once I got an action camera, I could do POV videos of me going out taking photos and things, and then share those to YouTube. And with a camera like this, I could do that. But I don't know, would you guys be interested in that? Quiet Freak, how's it going? What's up? How's things? Hope you've been good. Alright, so yeah, I've thought about that. Maybe I have this channel as good, nice. This one could be the IRL channel, where you just play around with IRL gear, IRL everything, and then have a separate photography channel. I don't know what to call them though. Still deciding on a mic, really? Okay. True. What's the thing for you? Price? That's one. Sure. I do have a tier list. I should revisit. I think I need to turn that into a video. All the mics that I've tried, and then I can use the scoring system that I came up with, you know? and say, well, these are my top 4. Do I have 5 mics? 5 mics. Nah, no price to it. Ooh, okay. Just has to handle loud environments and possible screaming during an interview. Yeah, I've caught so I was checking out some of your videos. Yeah, and that I noticed they're happening. You get the rowdy folks on K Road and such, and then they'd be like screaming away. Blah, 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 blah. Those are some very tricky conditions. Yeah. Been editing old clips, and okay, nice one. Going good, going good. Nice one. I think you have to go like top tier Sennheiser level if you really want full control over that kind of thing. But those kind of microphones they're expensive. If you think these kind of things, they're pricey. When you get into that pro level, yeah. So you get those the transmitter mics, and then actually you need an interview kind of mic style too. Yeah. Cool. So I was weighing things up like that, like price, practicality, this and this and this, and then those would do it, but there's a lot more work involved as well. You don't want clipping. Well, the mics, this kind of mic, they are starting to come out with like limiters, auto clipping, various features like that. So they're starting to catch on, but it's still pretty new for them. So what is Rode calls it? They call it auto gain. And then I think DJi, they call theirs a limiter. And then there was another company, who was it? They've added a limiter as well. So today I'm using the Mic Mini. So of the mics that I've got, this is currently my favorite. I like the sound that comes out of it. So basically the Mic Mini and the Holiday Liking 2, they're like this for me. I feel, at least for my voice, this one captures more of that low end. So I think my voice can be high. Maybe if I speak lower like this all the time, and then it could sound real smooth like that Reminisce fella. Like that DJ Reminisce fella, or some of those mic pros have that real smooth radio voice. Nah, that's not. But those would handle the rowdy environments. Well, yeah, I think you've got a very tricky requirement there. That's one of the hardest things, especially things like IRL, streets, you got traffic, and then it might be quiet at one point and then just suddenly get super loud. And so that's where in a mic they can handle that range of audio. So the two things I'm looking out for in terms of this class of mic is the maximum sound pressure level. So most mics like this, when they came out, they could only handle audio levels to a certain point before it would start clipping. So that's one part of it. The higher that maximum sound pressure, the more loud noises it's going to be able to handle. So from what I've researched, smartphones have a maximum sound pressure level of around 120 to 130 decibels. Now that's loud. That's at the point where you're starting to lose your hearing. But that's why so many smartphones sound good in concerts. So when was the last time you watched a a smartphone video in a concert where it distorted. Hasn't been like that for a few years, unless you just bought a cheap smartphone, right? But most sort of flagship smartphones, if you're at a concert, no matter how loud it is, they don't distort. So that's what they have. They have that maximum sound pressure level, and they can handle up to that 120, 130 decibels of loudness, you know. So that's one thing you want. And so when you're listening to audio, let's say at a concert, and it's starting to sound all fuzzy, it's distorting. So let's say like bass, and I go, the audio is like, oh, whoa, yikes, ouch. That does not sound good. Yeah, I'm finding that. So mics around that 150 to 250 range, they've got those features. But always look through the specs and things as well. I think the first time I saw mic talk, hey Maple Glades, there we go. There's someone who loves his mics and his audio. Hey Maple Glades, how you doing? Yes. So the first company I saw advertise that was Hollyland. Before then, it wasn't really a stat you would see for microphones. This maximum sound pressure level. And I saw it, I was like, eh, what's that? What's this SPL thing? And researched it, and that's exactly what we want for IRL, because this is the most unpredictable type of environment you would have for audio, because there's no control over what's happening in the background. You know, if someone decides they're just going to yell, or there's a car that's sort of making a lot of noise, or a big bus drives past you, you know, those things you've got no control over. Why you want that? Gonna make a video on it. Ah, okay, all right. Have you guys noticed that is a phrase that I happen to say quite a bit? It got brought up. Someone mentioned it to me, so thank you for that. So many creator mics do not have gain control. They start so sensitive, so they clip immediately. Exactly. You have to have gain control, or it's garbage. So yes, so that's the other thing. There's two things I'm looking at, is whether it has some kind of auto gain, gain assist, limiter, so it's going to turn their volume down, up or down, if it's getting too loud. And the other bit, which is kind of like the fallback, is the maximum SPL. So the maximum SPL is going to handle like that really, really loud sort of environment. I think this one, I forget, because I've looked at so many different mics. But I believe this is either 115 or 120 decibel. The latest Rode mic, what are they called? This is the micro, Rode mic, micro or something. Their one is 135 decibels, which is ridiculous. Ridiculous. But I can't imagine that ever distorting, no matter where you are. Right beside a speaker. Maybe. Yeah. Oh, whereas this is 120. So I know one of the mics is 115, another one's 120, and I remember the Rode mic being listed at 135. And they also have their gain assist technology. I think the one downside for me on the Rode was that, well, price. Theirs tend to be sort of premium pricing for their products, and that it didn't have USB pass-through. So for me, being able to charge the phone is really important. So maybe in the next one they'll have that, and then I can say they got it. I like the size of the new Rode, sort of what they call ultra compact microphone. Size, the specs look good, auto gain assist. They just missed out on the USB pass-through. So I had to mark them down a point in my super flawless scoring system. Make a video on it. Alright, where else did we get in terms of this new camera? So see, photography channel, easier videos. Yeah, so I should be able to just pick this up, set it up somewhere, go for a walk, press record, get what I want out, stop recording, and then throw that into DaVinci Resolve or whatever. You could get a dongle if necessary for the phone. One with USB connection and charging should do it. I do that. Oh, I hate those though. I've done it. My first mic, which was the Rode Wireless Go, I got a dongle splitter thing. So that kept my phone charged and also the audio. The problem with it is you have to have a phone holder, tripod or whatever, that has a cold shoe holder for the receiver. And you need those additional cables and things. One for the audio, go into the Rode receiver, or the receiver, and one for the power. So you've got all these little bits and bobs. Yeah, so when I went to Vegas, did that live stream over there, I remember thinking, I hate this. I don't ever want this setup again. I want to go to a setup where it's just the receiver on the side. If I need to power the receiver and the phone, one cable plugs in, bam. What was I using? Oh, quite. Cool, I'm thinking of the DJi mic too. Thanks for the advice. Well, so my advice with that one is if you are going from the mic into a phone, get a receiver. Because I bought the transmitter only, and I don't know if you were there or if you guys caught my tests. The audio was not good. It's better than something like this, you know, a headphone, but it was also not great. So the technology isn't there yet. I think the microphone makers need to work something out with the phone manufacturers, so they've got some kind of, what's it, format system, whatever. So they speak to each other. Mic straight into the phone. Get rid of the receiver. Don't need it, you know. Improve the Bluetooth technology or whatever they have to do. They need to have that. But I'd love to just, the less things the better. Yeah. Yeah, so unless you're going to have like an action camera and you're going to record into that, and that will be your content. And yeah. But there's also advantages with having a receiver, because you can plug it into a phone and then, you know, maybe into a DSLR or mirrorless camera, which, seeing how slow they are to embrace newer technologies, I don't think they'll ever have that. Have that ability to go from a really good high quality audio from a transmitter straight into a mirrorless camera. You know, everyone's adding AI, but you know, it's the simple things. Want them to improve. Okay, all right, where were we? Oh yeah, I'll be able to use the new camera for the trip to South Korea. It'll be a lot smaller. In fact, there's a YouTuber who makes videos over there, and I think he's got something like this, you know. Alright, so easier for videos, South Korea trip, the price was the big one. So if it stayed at 500 or whatever, I would not have got this. Let's see, I've got it here that it's more stable than the 5 Pro. So the Action 4, more stable than the 5 Pro. I've heard from some of my friends that there are issues with the 5 Pro. I don't know if they've been sorted within like a firmware update. And this is IRL Stream. Oh, how are we doing for battery? What are we up here? Right, 57%, I think. Can't see. So that one looks okay. iPhone does not look okay. Poor iPhone. 34%. Let's have a look. Right, look around. All the different things. Sony camera is on 63%, we're okay. Accsoon looks like it is fully charged, so it is alright. The one thing that's suffering is the iPhone. Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay, we're good. And the specs, the specs are good. So we've got a 155 degree field of view, which is super wide, fisheye wide, I think. I would probably go something more normal, like 100, 90, 100, something like that on their field of view. I want wide, but not like where the corners are bending, sort of thing. The aperture f2.8, which is pretty decent. In terms of the footage recording, you can do up to 4K 120, but I think you start losing quality if you bump the frames up too much. And this is all video recording, 4K 60, 1080p 60, or 1080p 240. And then it also has a stabilization technology called Rocksteady. So yeah, some of my friends who have the actual the stabilization works really well. Now, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 items. I would like to get to 10. I actually left it empty so I could just throw in a number 10. Build quality? Sure. Let's put that in there. Okay, unboxing time. Have I missed any messages? I think we're okay. Alright. Now, can you see? So my head's cut off. Open sky tower back there. Sweet. Okay, unboxing time. DJi Action for standard combo. So none of the extra bits and bobs, no extra battery or anything like that. So that was discounted as well, but still out of my price range. Hey, I thought I told you guys not to tell that Masingo person. Don't tell Masingo. It's our secret, okay? It's our secret. Masingo doesn't know that I bought some new kit. Oh, hey Masingo. How are you doing? I just went through my 10 reasons why I got this camera here, the DJi Osmo Action 4. Yeah, I lasted almost a month. Last day of January before I bought something. You know, let's say this is a late Christmas gift to myself. Does that count? I kind of want to get that as well, really. Don't you have one? I thought you had one. God, was it? Yeah, I would not have bought it if it wasn't on sale. And I was sort of considering how cheap could this go. So in New Zealand it is $3.79 New Zealand dollars. So I don't know if you want to Google the conversion. Probably as cheap as I think you saw it in Aussie land. No Osmo cameras? 6s come, well, yeah, that's the thing. Even though there's going to be a rumoured new, maybe 2 cameras coming in February, I thought they would still be too much. I reckon when they drop, let's say if there's 2 models, a standard and a pro, the pro will be $6.99 New Zealand dollars, and the standard would probably be maybe 500, which has been traditionally the price of the current ones that are out. So I looked under, there's a service called Price Spy here in New Zealand, and you can see the trending of how much a device was over the last year or whatever. So the highest for I think the 5 Pro was $699, and it's sort of gone up and down like that. So I think they'll continue that. Ooh, why did this? Oh, I know why. So that has gone darker because it's running out of battery. I think I need to get my battery back. One sec guys, check out the view. I am still here. Ugh. But this is definitely it, right? No more purchases. Yes. We're charging. Try and no, it's as bright as it'll go. Okay, it's too bright, I guess. Let's see. I just need to hold this closer. Why does it look so dark? Okay. Where's my glasses? Are these dark? They probably are, eh? Real soon dipped under 300 USD? What? What the? According to Ozbargain. Nice. Just some funds don't have carb load. Oh, okay. Yeah, we have Price Spy here, and it's dropped down to everywhere around that price. So that sounds good. Okay, let's continue. Really needed to work up here so I can keep looking at the camera. So we'll just hope. Alright, try to tilt the camera up a little bit. How are we? How are we doing? Don't have the car blowing up. You just never know though, right? Alright, let's see. So here is the new camera, Osmo Action 4. Will it go down to 300 New Zealand dollars? Probably. Will it go down to 150? I don't think so. But who knows, you know? So this is on special until the 6th, and then the price is going to go up. I wonder if that's when they'll make the announcement, or if they'll just wait until maybe Valentine's Day. Middle of the month. It's cheaper new than used. Yeah, I know, right? I had a look on our service we've got called Tradie, and people are trying to sell it for new, the old retail price of 500 or something. I can use the gear, true. Needs to catch up. Alright, so let's try and unbox this. So I've got an open tab over here on one side. Maybe we should change our spot, because the sun isn't out. Could have a different view, different angle and stuff. Okay, you see? Oh, it's so small. So this is my first time owning an action camera. Got 13 versions of the GoPros, and this is the 4th out of 5 versions, I guess, of DJi cameras. Inside we got accessories and some more stuff down here. Let's grab the accessories. Hey, Midbit! Are you going to be buying another camera? Alright, let's have a look. So inside we've got a sort of case thing for the camera. Okay, cool. And we've got a USB charging cable. Lots of manuals. We don't need more manuals. Let's see. So, maybe go to the camera. Okay, it's the camera. I'm curious about using this versus tempting versus the iCoco. Color science, all that good stuff. Okay. Let's see. Action form. Put that away. We've got. Whoop. Was that a link? Oh no! Says to get a new PC setup. Ah, okay. I know both. Singo's trouble, you know. Alright, so I got lots of little bits and bobs. This is from the accessories pack. Okay, so I got this thing, case. Right, try a photography technique called framing. My face inside there. Hello. Alright. Who is we going to be buying a DJi Action for? If so, please use the link in the description. In the YouTube live description. Help a brother out. Support the channel, you know. Keep the lights on. No, just help with the solutions. Ah, yeah, that's the one. Okay, so just pop this into the case. And there's another thing here. I'll pull that off. Come on. What? Okay, looks pretty snug in there. Peel that sticker off. So quickly mount. GoPro fingers on the bottom. So all the GoPro accessory things I've got, they'll be able to work with all this. So I haven't actually been able to use them with an action camera before. Going to test action 4 with my... Yes I am. Not today though. But we're on the Sony setup, what I've been using for this month. Oh, okay. I really like that sort of magnetic. How do we pull that off? Wow. And then push these buttons. Quite grippy. Really like. So the magnet is strong enough to pull it in, and then it clips in place. But some of these magnets, I worry that it's not strong enough to hold it together. But because of that little clip action, it gives a little bit extra. And have to rely on just the magnet and, you know, your camera just popping off. When you get Cliff Creates to do the mini setup, we are working on. Ooh. What's the mini setup? What's that? Please elaborate. What are you working on? Now, is this a cover? Because my lens is exposed at the moment. Looks like them. Yeah? What is that? That's where having a manual is really important. I'll put these back. And there, make sure they go back into the case. Battery, oh shucks. There you go. Battery, this would be the 1750 milliampere battery, the older one. Okay, so battery is out. So let's see, Masingo, I said MIDDLEMAN 40. I sent a challenge. Oh, he gave MIDDLEMAN 40 a challenge to build the smallest, lightest, cheapest setup that can be usable for new to IRL streaming people. It can be in a bum bag, sling bag. Yeah. How's it going so far with that, MIDDLEMAN? Is battery life part of the equation? So we've got a little battery compartment there, I think. So a little button. How does it come out? Does it press slide down? I did not want to break it. We have most things, I believe, figured. Ah, sweet. So it does slide down a little. Okay. I press down, no, press up. What is the trick with this little battery compartment thing? Okay, let's open it all up. Make sure that the battery doesn't go in a different part. Oh, slide up. Hey, the arrow points down. Google spreadsheeted it. It's around 500 Aussie dollars. Okay. And what does that involve? Camera? It's not including phone, right? It's going to take the camera out. Oh, okay. On this other side. Okay, so other side. So that goes in there. Cool. So battery goes on this side. So this, that slide up. What does this one do then? On that side? Does that do anything? Oh, now it came out. Oh, it's power. There's all USB port in there. Got it. So doesn't it come out when it's not in here? See, figuring this all out. I'll pop it back in this case thing. Okay, so we're all sealed up. Yeah, I'll just try. Oh yeah, now it can slide out. Weird. Maybe I didn't put the case on properly. So batteries, yeah, it's not coming out. You gotta take this whole thing off. Okay, so that goes on like so. Cool. There you go. Pull it off. Got it. Put that on, and then I can use any of the little chest mounty things that I've got. So pop it on here, maybe on the shoulder piece. Got lots of tripods that have this mount on it as well. So yeah, okay, cool. So that is our DJi Action 4. Unboxing, and will it power on? What's this other thing? Oh, okay, right. What's that for? For a car? Put it on the dash? Maybe? Not the scooter. I somehow don't see that staying on. So have we seen everything else in there? So okay, all those bits and bobs we have. Pop this into the accessory case as well. No. Accessory box. This other one, accessory box. Oh, Lars M. Hello, how's it going? So I missed your message here. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're good. YouTube, you guys are being a little shy there. Gonna chime in. What's this? Light cut. What? DJi recommend video app, editing app, light cut. Okay, don't know that one. Anyone used it? Edit here. What's that? You with your details shortly. Oh, yeah. Oopsie. I dropped something. Oh, landed in the sand. That's not good. I don't like sand. Gets everywhere. What is that quote? How's that quote go? Bravo After Dark, how are you doing? DJi. Camera ordered, huh? Are you streaming on the Ski Action 4 now? I am not at the moment. So today we're just doing the unboxing. I'm just going through that experience with you guys, and then I'm going to actually do a live stream testing out all this stuff. So that would be a separate live stream. Let's see. Now, can I close this box up? Okay, that was our unboxing of the DJi Osmo Action 4, which will probably be replaced very shortly. If all rumours are correct, there'll be an Action 6 and an Action 6 Pro. Yes, I'll be streaming with it. and doing lots of tests with the Action 4. So I've gotten questions about using action cameras like this one. So now I'll be able to answer some of those. Yeah, it was one of my goals to be able to cover content using something like this. So this is my first action camera. You know, even though there's 13 versions of the GoPro, there is, what, 5 of this. I think you can still get Action 3, Action 4, Action 5 Pro, and then maybe in a couple of weeks there'll be an Action 6 Pro perhaps. Be curious what they do with it. How are they going to improve this? Or even the 5 Pro. I do not call the Sony a7 III an action camera. Definitely not. We will not be doing the swim test with this camera here that I'm using right now. No swim test, no extreme sports with this camera. I suppose you could call the AS300 an action camera. Yeah, I need to charge this. So I'm sure there's some juice in there. But also the setup that I'm using right now. Yeah, I'd have to be able to switch from what I'm using for my Cam 1 scene in OBS. It's using an RTMP URL, and I think I've got a code to do that. Switch it to my SRT code. And then I'd have to do a whole big switch up from what it's using now to SRT, so that I could broadcast from my mobile phone to my computer at home, but also be able to connect this to that mobile phone. Yeah, there's quite a lot of stuff involved with that. That's why I'm going to have the separate live stream. So there's going to be a lot of fiddling around and experimenting with that, and I want to try out a YouTube Live or member stream, because I think I've only done it one other time, and that's available as a VOD. That YouTube members live. So I'm thinking there'll probably be a lot of breakage, a lot of stuff happening on that. So if you guys want to become a YouTube member, that would be awesome. And I think I've got a YouTube membership which is $1 a month, or maybe $2 a month. In your currency, I bet it's even less than that. And then I'll do that tomorrow. So we'll be playing around with it, trying to get it to work, and then the next time I use this, we'll have figured it all out. So I'll be able to just do it. I may have a solution for the chat issue I was trying to work out. Ah, okay. Did I miss something? Is that a... No, what is that? Just scrolling through the chat. Okay, right. Cool. I'll send you links to it later. Okay, sweet. TikTok. Oh, that one. Okay, thank you. So you found something. Ah, okay. So that you could merge Twitch and TikTok chat. Yes, please. Love to know what you found. So at the moment, the only solution I know of is, let's see, what was it? Oh, if you were using desktop, you can add the Stream Elements plugin. And see, if you install that, you can read TikTok chat, but it's like its own doc thing. Spits into a browser source, which you can just use on the phone. Okay. This combines fully. Ah. Alright, love to hear it. So browser source. So IRL Pro, yes, that's good. That would work. And OBS, yes, that would work. And MIDDLEMAN, yeah, their overlays are kind of broken. I'm hoping, that was one of my little critiques of MIDDLEMAN, to have better third-party overlay support. Combines fully, sweet. Okay. Guessing you probably don't have much customization over it. So you just add it in and then it displays however. Oh, okay, I'm really curious. Maybe you could overlay it. Would be interesting to try. Well, so I couldn't because I don't have I can't live stream to TikTok. You need 1,000 followers. And I haven't done enough on TikTok to be able to get more followers over there. I think I might have 30 followers. But yeah, I always intended to be able to use it. I'm not sure what's happening with TikTok either. Has it been banned yet or not? In the US, I mean. We all start somewhere. Indeed. Yes, we do. Got nearly... Oh, stay of execution. Okay. Right. Yeah, I bet all these senators who were saying, yes, bad, we don't like TikTok. I bet all their kids probably got onto them. Said, no, my friends are on TikTok. You can't take me on TikTok. And then all the senators went, oh, hey, bro, can we just hold it off for a little bit? Can we hold it off, you know? Something like that. But it was so popular with all the youngins love TikTok. And not just the youngins, you know what I mean. But I've seen some people do some really cool stuff with it too. All sorts over there. Alright, yeah, so I will be doing a live stream tomorrow. If you want to join me for that. So remember, it is a YouTube members live. If you want to join at the lowest tier, that'd be cool. And that's where we'll just be trying to figure this out. Trying to figure it out. And then next week will be, the Friday will be a photography stream. I'm going to be picking up the rental lens. So we'll just be taking photos. Those hopefully be popping up for you guys on stream with the 200 to 600 mil lens. And then on either the Saturday or the Sunday, that's when we'll go to the zoo and go see the lions. And there's a cheetah there, there are giraffes, there's rhinos at Auckland Zoo. Yeah, so I think that'll be fun. Weather next week is going to be much better too. So I've been checking the weather and it's just been like storms or might rain, might be okay. It's too unpredictable this weekend. Whereas next week I think it's going to be fine. Well, that's what they say. Let's try and change our angle. Stay over here. Okay, how does this look? Are we okay? Hey, it's a fine where that screw went. I think it's around here somewhere. Or home. This has been an expensive stream for you? What do you mean? Oh, because you put the... Uh-oh. I should have told you, don't do it, Missingo. Don't order, don't press buy now. Resist. You don't need another camera. You will see confirmation email with the order details shown. So that's why you hate it. Okay, now I know why. Brain is clicking. Camera, bella box 2. Oh, okay, alright. So I'm just scrolling back through all the messages. A few that I missed. Missing motor, mic, and that. Okay, camera, bella box, 2 batteries. Cool. Alright. Streaming on Ski Action 4. Whoa, what was that? Let's see, too late! Oh, Masingo, thank you for the sub. And did I miss something else? 2 months! 2 months sub, thank you so much. Yeah! Thank you. Alright, so bought an Action 4 but still haven't tested with Moblin. Hello, Steve. Hi! How's it going? So I'm late. Is this the stream with Action 4? It is, yes. So we did an unboxing of the DJi Action 4 standard kit, which is currently on sale here. And that is the camera. If I can get it to focus, not on me, but the camera. Got to do the hand. Yeah, you got to do that trick. So I need to charge it and need to do a stream where we'll try and get it to work with Moblin. So that'll be like the first thing. Moblin, and then eventually, if I can get my Bella box to work, use that. So thank you, Matt, for sending me one. I do not know why it still won't work. But I'll give it another go. It powers up and it looks like it's okay, but it doesn't. It's not. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be doing more than that. So you bought an Action 4 but still haven't tested with Moblin. Okay. Will the VOD be saved? The VOD for today's stream? Yes. Yeah. So if you want to watch this later on, so on the Twitch side, what I do is I keep all the broadcasts. Those stay public, and then I make a backup like highlight, and that is saved as a sub only. So if you want to, watch any of those as a sub, you got access to 4 years worth of VODs. There's a lot of VODs. Hundreds, maybe thousands of hours of VODs I've got saved. And it'll be available as a YouTube VOD as well. So those, unless, yeah, there's only certain occasions I've made one, which is members only. Like specific cases. For the most part, they're available to watch. Alright, tutorial video. So, let's see. Watch that. Bella hardware do you have? Oh, Jetson Nano. I've got one of those. Tutorial video on YouTube. Yes, I will. We'll have a video. But I've got so many videos I need to make. So yes, the answer is yes. Eventually, gonna happen. Thank you. Yeah, nice purchase. Thanks. Masingo Bella box wireless to it. Yeah, I know how to do that, but I also need to figure out why the one that I've got won't actually start up. So remove everything UPS Wi-Fi card and try again. Yeah, I'm thinking that's what it is. was I bought a Wi-Fi card, or the Wi-Fi kit. So you know, there's got those little how do it work? So you attach it to the motherboard, and maybe something with that messed it up. Perhaps there's a problem with one of the little the thingies. So there's two cables and they're attached to the motherboard. So maybe there's a problem with those, one of those. So it's a loose cable or something, and it's messing with the boot up sequence. So I've got a feeling it's something like that. So if I just don't use it, and then try to connect without it, I think it might be okay. Yeah, remove everything. UPS as well. I don't know, the Nano is so fickle, power-wise. I suppose, yeah, I suppose I could try without it. Just get rid of all the extra stuff, see if it'll start up. So Steve, I'll stream with the DJi Mimo app and Action 4, but only RTMP available on the app. Yeah, correct, yeah. So you go from the Mimo RTMP into MIDDLEMAN. So I think I have an idea of how to do that. But once I've done it myself, like I've seen other people do it, either live or on YouTube. But for me, the best way for me to learn is by actually doing it and talking through that. No, it's not dead. It just, for some reason, so it powers up and everything, but what was the problem? Oh, I think when I try and connect to it, or you know, when you go to bring up the admin page, something, I've forgotten what's happening. But it powers up. That's not the problem. Can we build it, or you can buy the new, well, yeah, I was thinking about that, but after this purchase, I cannot. And I'm tapped out for a while. Unless somehow that they're like $50. So usually my spending limit's like $100. 200 is like 300, 400, which was this. It's like, and then after that, it's generally a no. until I'm making the millions from YouTube revenue, ad revenue. Let's see, Rexa Rock 5A Green, 4 GB. 5A. I've heard the latest greatest is the 5+B. Yeah or no? So they'll give you HDMI support and RTMP into it, kind of thing. Although I think they're quite a bit as well. I believe I saw it for like 200 New Zealand dollars on AliExpress. So if all goes bad, I'll mail you Jetson. Huh? You got 2 spare? I think the thing was, I wish MIDDLEMAN could have just sent it to me without pulling it apart. Now, I don't want to blame you, MIDDLEMAN, but I think something happened with putting it back together again. So it's not fried, that much I know. Maybe it was when I attached the Wi-Fi kit, so that could be it. Maybe just taking that off, no Wi-Fi kit, and then it'll be fine. And then perhaps it could be my my UPS battery. It could be that battery, or I don't know. It's lots of little things. Like, is it this? Is it that? So maybe I should try that. Just unplug all of it, just the board. Keep it simple. Do you need donos? The board is 138, 160 AED. Donos would be good. If I had the donos, I would get it. But yeah, this is my big purchase for a while. I don't want to spend anything else until the trip, so I'm saving up for South Korea, and all my money is supposed to be going to that. So anything I buy is cutting out of that. So you know, I just can't eat for a couple of days while we're in South Korea. Or, yeah, it's fine. He needs food. We've got an action. We've got action for. Food's overrated. Do you know which one you get? Oh yeah, okay. So 5A is same chips as the 5 Pi Orange Pi 5, but it has no HDMI, cheaper. Yeah. So 160 AUD for the Orange Pi 5 plus, right? SELFIE, what's happened over there? So it's about a 10-12 day trip, and it is nothing specific. Like basically my flatmates and I, we all like South Korean culture. So whether it's the food, whether it's soju, whether it is the music, K-dramas, there's lots. So it's right up there with Japan. But Japan is, we've tried to go there before, but it was, the accommodation was a bit much. So every couple of years, yeah, a group of us, we go on a big trip, and that's the one for a while. So yeah, all the money is going towards that. Oh yeah, I definitely want to go to Japan one day. You love Japan? I love Japan. I want to go there, and I really wanted to a while back. I think it was one of the World Cups was that year, and perhaps because of the World Cup, it bumped the price up for accommodation and everything. So maybe normally it's probably still expensive, but not as expensive as when we were looking at it. Yeah. So that one didn't happen. Instead, we ended up doing a cruise from here, Auckland, to Australia. We even stopped by MIDDLEMAN's part of the world. Now, we were in Darwin for a little bit. Didn't know MIDDLEMAN then, which is a shame. So yeah, went to somewhere in Sydney, some place I didn't know about. Sydney, I think we did somewhere in the Gold Coast, and then Darwin, then Komodo Island, Bali, Singapore was our last stop. From there we went to Hong Kong Disney, and then back again. So that whole trip was cheaper than going to Japan. So if we combine the cost of that cruise, all those destinations we went to, which was I think 2-3 weeks, that part, all that money would have just covered our flights. No accommodation, I think maybe food. But yeah, that's how much we had to sort of toss up one versus the other. Let's do this other trip instead. Because we hadn't been to a lot of those places too. So I hadn't been to Darwin before, hadn't been to Bali, hadn't been to, well, Komodo Island, see the dragons. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's see. So I wonder if Pogo event on? Yeah? Come on by to Sydney. Oh, I love Sydney. Been a while since I've been there. But tell you what, if BTS go to Australia, and if they do, it'll be Sydney, I reckon. Definitely go. You guys know BTS, Bangtan Boys, K-pop group? Yeah. So that would be a definite. I would also like to go for New Year's. I need to do that. So Pogo event is on. Pogo event where? Just checking my battery bank. Is this thing working? Because the screen got very dim. Alright. So Japan rocks, love Japan. Been 3 times? What? And money the first time you went? Oh, nice. Jetstar had... Oh, I don't like Jetstar. Maybe they're better now. But I remember first and last time I went on Jetstar was to Gold Coast. I think it was my nephew's 21st. And So we caught Jetstar because it was cheap for everyone. So it's like all the family. The big thing was the hour. I think we had to be at the airport at 3 a.m. and we got there maybe 7 a.m. in the morning, but we couldn't check into our room until 1 p.m. So we had nowhere to go, all this luggage and everything. So we just popped our gear up in the lobby area and we were just couch potatoes in there, falling asleep, try to walk around and stuff, but yeah, we were just so jet lagged because of that time difference. So yeah, it was cheap, but nah. Well, not a good experience. Maybe the time thing. Jetstar. Wait a minute. Has returned for free flights to Japan and South Korea. Return for free. So you just need to pay one way and you come back. That long of a trip. That long of a trip. I don't know. Has anyone done that? Flown with Jetstar for that long? Because it's what, 5 hours, I think, from memory. From here, Auckland to, was it Gold Coast we flew into, or Brisbane? I think we flew into Gold Coast. So you've done Japan Jetstar, and, well, you've been 3 times, so at least the first time was with Jetstar, and the other times you chose never to fly with them again. I'm sure they're fine. How's our battery on all this stuff? I should check. So up here on 29%. And how long have we been streaming for? Can someone tell me? Checking the batteries. In the sand. I don't like sand. It's coarse, grainy, gets everywhere. 57%, 37% on the Sony camera. And what about the Accsoon? It's still full notches, I think. Or was that 1 notch less? So I believe it has 4 notches. Yeah, I think we're on 3 notches. So I'd say it's 75% battery on the Accsoon. So I think the thing that's running low is the Samsung. We're on 28%. Ugh. Two hours? Oh, okay, uptime. Maybe I should have a Streamer.bot code for that. Maybe, yeah. Maybe. Yeah, so one little issue with this setup is I like to have screen sharing. So for me to be able to screen share at the moment, I'm using Streamlabs, RTMP. So I'm using my single RTMP endpoint to go back to my computer, and then that shows up in OBS. I was only have the one RTMP endpoint, then I'm using it at the moment for the Accsoon Cineview Nano. Now I hope one day they'll be able to add SRT. Yeah, into the app, but I think it's fine. Like I'm lucky to live in a city where I can get away with 1 SIM card. Yeah, because I've got a feeling this probably wouldn't work for a lot of folks. You know, H.264, RTMP. I am using my Samsung, which is a 5G phone, so that's helping. As I know when I use the iPhone for this, it did struggle. The signal would cut out. Now I don't have any disconnect protection on this. Instead what I have is underneath my media source, there is a graphic or a video that's on loop. and it shows my little logo. Now you can put whatever video under your media source as a kind of a poor man's BRB screen or disconnect protection. That's pretty effective, works well, you know? Now I could set up using RTMP and IRL hosting. They do give you like a stats page and everything, so I could set up what is it called, no alps, to work with this. So if my video did cut out, or my stream cut out, then no alps would go to my BRB scene. So I could do that, but I didn't. Mainly because at the moment I'm using Loopy SRT. It handles my disconnect protection, and if I change things too much, I notice stuff starts to break. Like for example, when I use Loopy SRT, I have my own little chat notifications. So ones that are made inside of Streamlabs that say scene has changed to this, scene has changed to that. So I'm doing some of the functionality that's kind of comes with no-alps. Whereas if I was to switch to no-alps, I have to turn some of that off, and then because you end up have double notifications. So it start to break stuff. But you can. That's what I'm trying to say. So you can use no-alps with this. It would give you bitrate. It would go to my BRB scene and everything. Eventually I'll set that up again. Hold on. I missed a few messages. It's a play. I don't fit. It's not no matter what it is. Oh, okay. True. Eventually I'll set that up. I could do a lot of things, but I don't. True. Same. I can relate. How is our signal going? Have we been okay for our connection and everything? Like my preview has been cutting in and out a little bit, so I don't know if the stream has been okay. I'll watch it back later on. So yeah, so our action 4, stay tuned for live streams of this. As a little reminder, we are going solid, nice. We're going to be doing a live stream tomorrow, YouTube members. For that, so at the moment, I think for me to do a YouTube members stream, I have to log in inside of OBS using a YouTube login or sign in. So I have to use the YouTube functionality, and it's not available inside of Restream. Hey, do we get a raid? Hello raiders, how's it going? 18 viewers, oh nice. Yeah, thank you for the raid. JPWRPW Photography. How's it going? How was your stream? How did it go? Hello fellow photographer, indeed. Tell you what, you guys will want to be here for next week. So this week I had planned on going to Auckland Zoo, but the weather forecast was looking bad for this weekend. So next week on my Friday, so today's Friday here, I'll be picking up a 200 to 600mm lens. We'll be playing around with that. So that's in a week's time. And then maybe the Saturday or Sunday, we'll be going to Auckland Zoo. So we're going to the zoo with this camera that I'm using to live stream today, Sony a7 III, a 200 to 600mm, taking photos of giraffes and rhinos and lions. And then when I take a photo, those pop up on stream. So hopefully you're keen and you'd like to hang out for that. So please follow, subscribe. That would be awesome. More gear, yeah, I know. I told everyone, no more gear purchases for this year. And this will maybe be it. Maybe. I've got a big trip that I'm saving up for, which I'll also be live streaming. That'll be in South Korea. So look forward to that in June. Flying over for 10 to 12 days. Soju, gonna check out Hybe, which is where you know, BTS, they're managed by them. Gonna food, sites, you name it. I try and check out the wall between North and South Korea. Wave to the neighbours. Hopefully war doesn't break out. That would not be good. It would be bad. And take lots of photos. And I'm hoping by then my Fuji camera and how I shared photos with that to you guys on stream, that's going to work then. No chance. So little faith. More images. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me check. Yes. Don't believe him. Not happening. No more gear purchases for the rest of the year. Maybe. Stream it well. Nice. Edited for wildlife photos. Oh, sweet. What kind of wildlife? Did you go to a zoo? Birds? Crocodiles? Squirrels? Squirrel? Sounds like a neat event. Hopefully you'll get a chance to check it. Well, yeah, that'd be great. You could tune it or watch the VOD later on. All good. You live in Colorado, so actual wildlife. Well, good for you. I live in the city. There isn't much here. Not even bugs. We have seagulls and pigeons. Yep. I'm not very good at spotting wildlife anyway. Oh, there's a bird. It's a pigeon. Look what you've done. Everybody has purchased things now. Yeah, I know, right? I know. It's contagious. Someone gets done and everyone else starts doing it. Alright, so sleeping coyote. Oh, wow, nice. Sleeping coyote, white-tailed deerbuck, and a couple birds. Sweet. Alright. Well, hopefully you got VODs enabled. I'd like to have a little nosy, see how well they came out. Wait, what kind of lens do you have? I'm guessing a lot of zoom. Do you have an 800mm? 600 f4. Are you on full frame or APS-C? Oh, imagine if you were on micro 4/3. That'd be like a 1200mm. That'd be crazy. Sunny, you made it. Oh, nice countryside. Yes, we're still in the city, but we've got a bit of a beach view. How are you, Sunny? Living life dangerously, I hope. Been a while. Good to see you here. Yes, I'm still alive. I am. Thank you. The viewer count. You are good, my friend. I try not to look. We did get a raid as well on JP. Thank you for that raid. Thank you, raiders, as well, for hanging out. So full frame Nikon D8. Oh wow, it's a bit of a beast, that one. It's famous. So I haven't upgraded to mirrorless yet. Don't need to. So you do have a 1.4 teleconverter. Oh, sweet. So what is that? So that would give you a little bit more, right? Sounds good. Let's see. Gandalf.
You
Shall
not pass!
Gets to about 850mm. All right. Hey, I wonder if the rental lens I'm going to pick up next week has a converter at all. They sent me a list of all the bits and bobs, so you have to make sure you return it with all of that stuff. Nice, yeah. Yeah, so I only have my 35mm that I'm using today. For the zoo, I've rented a lens for next week. So that's the 600 to 800mm. It's, I think it's like f4 to 6 point something. So fine, especially during the day. Yeah, we'll be okay with the aperture. And yeah. Does the camera also step down aperture? That's a good question. I've personally never used a teleconverter before, so I don't know what effect it has on anything. Just from what JP told us, we give it the extra length. So, oh, okay. So it does. It affects the aperture. All right, that's fine. So it went from f4 to 5.6. That's okay. So as a photographer, you've got more control over all those other numbers, like your shutter speed, you know, and ISO. I haven't done nearly enough. Hey Ray, how's it going? How are you doing? We've got some OGs here. We've got Ray, we've got Sunny. Sunny's in the chat. We did have Hyena in there earlier. I think we lost him when we started talking about IRL. He's here for the photography. Yes. So next week, definitely a photography week. Weather is looking good for the forecast and everything. I think it's going to be nice weather on both days, Saturday and Sunday. So we're going to get a rental lens on the Friday. That stream will be testing it out because we have it for the weekend, and then the actual zoo stream will be on the Saturday or the Sunday, depending on weather. But I think I'm going to go for the Saturday, ideally. Let's see. Mortal Kombat. You have MK11. Oh man, we're up to there already. Oh, MK1. Got it. Has play together feature. I don't think I've used that. Or stream together, play together. I think that was a new thing they added a couple of years ago. Too poor to buy it yet. Oh, okay. Did you find other memes, Sonny? They reset after 11. Okay. Alright. I haven't played Mortal Kombat in so long. Now, anyway. Let's just go down memory lane. Alright, so just checking battery life and stuff. So our main concern is this one up here. My Samsung S23 Ultra, which I'm thinking we're on 20%. So went from MK11 back to 1. Okay. It's a lot of light. Okay. Alright. So I'm thinking for probably the Saturday. Let's say it's Saturday. So next week Saturday we go to Auckland Zoo. It will be earlier. So usually I start my streams at 3 o'clock, 3 in the afternoon ish. But because it can take about 3 to 5 hours to go around the whole of Auckland Zoo, I'll be starting earlier. So my time would be 10 a.m. ish. Try. I'm not really a morning person, not even 10 a.m. But that's my goal. I want to be there at 10 a.m. And then it closes at 5 o'clock. So we'll go through. I'll have my Samsung phone as the main streaming phone because I can do bonding with that phone. So we'll use IRL Pro. Because we're using IRL Pro, we'll be able to use the action camera unless I'm using this just to record video. So I'm not sure. But yeah, Samsung phone, IRL Pro, bonded to my iPhone. So we've got a strong enough signal to be able to live stream at the zoo. Last time I tried live streaming there, it died. Connection issues, hardware issues, yeah, all sorts of failed. So we didn't get to visit Auckland Zoo properly. And this is going back maybe a year and a bit ago. So we're going back to actually do it proper. Take you guys with me to the zoo. And that's what happened last time. You know, there was signal, the stream was struggling, and everyone just said, hey Cliff, don't worry about it, we'll watch the video later. You know, you just have fun, that kind of thing. But I want to take you guys with me there this time. So that is next week. So remember, note it down in the calendar or whatever. So testing Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, say Saturday, will be the Auckland Zoo from 10 AM New Zealand Standard Time. Maybe I should put I might set a, what do they call it in Twitch? Set a schedule. Yeah. So on Twitch they have that. Anyone on YouTube, they have a schedule thing, so you can specify a topic and a thing that's going to happen. Now YouTube, you can schedule a stream, but I can't do that because I want to restream to both Twitch and YouTube, and there's no schedule stream early thing for that. You know, you enjoyed the weather stream? I know, that was fun. That was fun, and I wish I could have streamed more of it. I think I could have, although it would have been a bit naughty. Yeah, I think I could have just streamed for short bits, like 1-2 minutes at most, and then stopped, take some photos, those pop up on stream for 1-2 minutes, stopped, do that thing. I think they would have been okay with it. They just told me that I couldn't stream the whole thing. So I think I could have done little segments like that. So maybe we could do it some other time, perhaps. I think after the zoo trip, what I want to do is take you guys to Hamilton Gardens. That's my next place I'd like to share with you guys. Whereas I've talked about it, we haven't been there yet. It is a pretty gnarly looking invertebrate. Yeah, they look scary. I don't remember if I've actually seen or held one before. I must have. Oh yeah, in your palm. I'm sure I must have. Just scrolling back a little bit. So, yep, it's 12. I like Final Fantasy. Home body past 2 months, that's weird. Oh, okay. Gotta get out and reach again. Yes. Yeah, you need to take a little bit of a break. I know you've been on holidays. Hopefully you've been able to take some like other sort of photo trips. Go away, bug. When you're going to hold the weather in your palm, you met the bug here. Giant. I wonder if there is an experience like that. Perhaps, perhaps Auckland Zoo have that. I know they have sessions. Like they'll have one with the birds. Have a bird session. I think you can. One of the workers there will ask you to hold your arm out, do that sort of thing, and then a bird might fly onto your arm. So, do we have any volunteers want to come up, meet the birds, that sort of thing? So I think they've got one of those on. And I wonder if they've got a bug one, like for the wetters. I don't know. I think they're quite fragile. They want to be a bit careful about them. Naughty or niceless. True. Yeah, I suppose I will need to go through that because it's all online and sort of prepare for it for that Saturday so that we can just go bam, 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 go through it, check out as much as possible. But it's so cool, so different from when I remember as a kid. So before that last trip, the one where the stream died on us, it'd been years since I'd been to Auckland Zoo, and they've like fully renovated and everything. it's a different place now. Let's change our angle up a little bit more. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, how's that? Are we wobbly? Wait for the preview to catch up. I think we're okay. Super underexposed. There's the photographer. Well, the photographers will be all like, oh, the exposure, this or that. These are very tricky lighting conditions because I'm kind of in the shade and then it's very bright behind me. And so we need a camera with more dynamic range. So the best I could do was, maybe I should change the aperture. Was it darker than it was? Which way do I go? Hold on, 1 second. So we're on f60, so we'll try 5.6. Shady cliff. Nice city horizon, yeah. Thanks for sharing your plans. Sounds like a fun time. Well, hopefully you can join us. Hate to raid and run. I do need to head to bed. That's okay, JP. Well, hopefully you get a chance to catch some of the zoo trip. Enjoy the rest of your day. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for the raid, JP. Appreciate it. Thank you all the viewers that came over as well. Hopefully you have a good one. I know it must be late there wherever you are, so if you need to go, that's all good. So thanks again, and hopefully catch you next time. Let's see. Sunny, what is the tower behind me? So that tower there, that is, trying to point to it, that's Auckland Sky Tower. I've taken you guys up there. We did a live stream a little while ago, trying to do more activities. So basically, the stream funds that. Whenever I get a payout from like Twitch and YouTube now, then I'll be able to take you to more places. That is, yeah, that is correct. It is Sauron's Eye, the Eye of Sauron, overlooking Auckland. Now, when I went to, what's that place? Oh, Hobbiton. Hobbiton is about 3 hours south of Auckland. It's in a place called Matamata. And I actually went there. This was before they had a permanent set. And the Hobbiton set. So when I went there, it was just holes in the ground. It didn't look like the movies. And I think I was maybe a year after the first or third film. It was quite new after the films came out. So they hadn't actually built a permanent set there. I think when they were making the Hobbit films, that's when they actually made like proper permanent sets. Something there that looked like it was out of the movies. Holes in the ground, yeah. Yeah, so it didn't look impressive when I went there a long, long time ago. But yeah, when I did that, one of the workers there said, where are you guys from? And I said, Auckland. And, Auckland. Auckland. It took me a while to click what he was on about. I said, yes, Auckland. Yes, Auckland. Yeah. What are you getting at, mate? You know, O-R-K or O-R-C, Auckland. Yeah. Anyway, that is the Eye of Sauron, Auckland Sky Tower. If I can try and point to it, it's so hard to do that. there. Yeah? Putting it. Sky Tower, awesome place. Definitely a must visit when you come here to Auckland. Maybe the zoo. Maybe the zoo. Are you an orc or a hobbit? I think I'd rather be a hobbit. You know, they're not cool. Like, orcs are cool, I think. But I think the life of a hobbit sounds pretty good. You know? Eat. First breakfast, second breakfast. 11s. Eat, drink, and be merry. It sounds like a life. Living the good life in Hobbiton. Yeah, peaceful. They dance and sing. Sounds like a great life. Whereas orcs, I don't know, doesn't sound like fun. Not fun at all. Yeah, that's it, yeah. Don't we all? Okay, I think we are good. I think we're good for today. And we are running out of juice. We could probably go... I think if I unplugged my battery bank from the iPhone, so iPhone might be okay. If I plug, charge the Samsung, could probably get another, we could probably go another half hour, I reckon, at most, with this setup. So we've got Sony full frame, teleprompter on there. We've got the DJi mic mini receiver. That would last for 10 hours. So here's the battery life on that. We've got the iPhone, which is probably the weakest link on the iPhone. What we have for dinner? I don't know. Not sure. I'm feeling peckish. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe leftovers. We've got quite a bit in the fridge. What about you, Sonny? What will you be having for your next meal? Would it be lunchtime or dinner? What will you be having? Vegetarian. Maybe some filter coffee. Lentils, rice and lentils. Sounds good. Alright, let's see. So if you are a YouTube member, I've got one YouTube member at the moment that I know of. There would be Celery. Hold on, I need my list. You want to become a YouTube member as well? Check out tomorrow's live stream. We're going to be testing YouTube members live, and we'll be attempting to get the DJi Action 4 working with MIDDLEMAN. Celery Bay. Yeah, so Celery Bay has been pretty awesome. Became my first ever YouTube member. Gold tier. Did the $20 tip and subscribed on Twitch as well. So wow. And to everyone who's been supporting the stream, whether you're just lurking, hanging out, or the awesome feedback that I've been receiving. Check out the YouTube videos. Everyone just say that they've helped. You've jumped in chat. Yeah, makes me want to keep doing this. So even just the small things, it all adds up. Thank you, Sonny. Hope you have a good rest of your day. You have a good night as well later on, and sleep well. Yeah, thank you for jumping in chat. Now you've been busy on the trades, researching with violence and speed and momentum. Is that still a cool thing to say? I don't know, didn't he get into trouble again? The screen got darker. What happened there? Ah, power. On 2 notches on the battery bank. He is back. Oh, okay, alright. How about you? Are you back, Sonny? Are you going to be live streaming? Taking quite the hiatus. Oh, I've got lots of viewers and on Twitch chat. Maybe I should do a raid rather than just ending the stream. So at least I can see you guys somewhere. I haven't done a raid in a while. Oh, or can I? Hold on. Oh yeah, I can. Alright, on this phone. Not yet, not enough eyes. Well, that's important. Oh, wrong button. So not manage goals. Let's see, so using IRL Link, I have a couple of browser tabs at the top. I've got one for Twitch as normal. I've got activity feed. So over here I can see that I got a follow. Thank you, Daddy Crude. Let's see, was it yesterday? Red sub. Oh, wait a minute. Isn't this old? I'll try and refresh it. Sure more has happened since yeah. Okay, so we had the raid from JPWRPW Photography with the raid of 18 viewers. Thank you for that, JP. We had Masinga who resubscribed for 1 month at tier 1. Been subscribed for 2 months. Too late was his message. Titki June followed. That was 2 hours ago. And oh yeah, so I've got caught up. McDoodle gave me a shout out to 88 viewers. Really? Well, thank you. And followed. Nick 50B, Moto Corps, Harry Hush, they all followed. Rugged Tripod, T-Nerb, BHD, Tito the Janitor, Mercuria Emily, for player price. So it's going back a month. That's as far back as my activity feed goes. That was on Twitch. I need a way to be able to see YouTube activity. Something like that. Then, let's see. So on the quick actions, rating a channel. So who is on? Let's see that I'm following. Who is? Come on, following. So Dendero. So this is only going to show me the first 5 people that I'm following. The bros channels are always there. And then Dendero, 119 views, doing so well. This doing food deliveries. I really enjoy his IRL streams. They're very chill. Dendero, but I've rated him pretty recently. Maybe we should go there. Let's see. Let's see what else pops up. Maybe we'll try photography. Oh no, come on. Alright. Nope, that's a bust. So we will just do a rated Dendero. Thank you 4S, TY4S. Champion. That's one, Sonny. TY4S, what is it? I think thanks, maybe? TY is usually thank you. 4S. 4S. T4. 4 is force. Oh, okay, thank you, mate. I thought maybe it was supposed to... So it's my T4... Nah, it might. Thank you for the stream. Thank you, mate. Thank you for popping in for the chat. Appreciate it. Looking forward to your next one, as always. Okay, so I'm just going to set up the braid for the end row. That'll work. Yeah, catch you next time, Sonny. Hopefully, yeah, maintain the violence. Very important. Live life with lots of motivation. Yeah, that sounds good. Speed, violence, and momentum. Okay, start raid. Raid's underway. Yes. So thank you all for joining me for today's stream where we did an unboxing of this camera, DJi Osmo Action 4. We'll be using this in our live streams. Check out Matt's lives because he has one of these. He's been doing some pretty cool stuff with it. So we've gone past a lot of the figuring out stuff. Yeah, so we'll be using this. Lars, see you later. Thank you. Thank you for the joining in chat as well. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, so stay tuned for live streams with this. We'll get it working. So I got sand all over it. Worried about the lens. Definitely don't want sand on the lens. I don't like sand. It's coarse, gets everywhere. Alright, take care everyone. I hope you have a great weekend. See you around.